system, translation system is nothing but it is a mechanical system. Any mechanical system, nothing but motion of the system. Motion of the system. Motion of the system should be in straight line, in a straight line. That means it is a linear motion. The system has linear motion. So generally, in a mechanical translation system has three basic elements. One is mass, second one is spring K, one is mass capital M represented by symbol capital M, and spring capital K, and dashpot capital B, right? So these are the three elements of this mechanical translation system. So what are the elements of basic elements of mechanical translation system? Ante mano the mass of the body, mass of your system. That means weight of the system. Mass nothing but weight of the system. Second one, spring, right? So spring it depends upon deformation, elastic deformation, right? Dashpot represents the friction of the system, friction in the mechanical system, right? The spring is represents the deformation. Mass represents the weight of the system, right? Friction, what is friction? Anyone? What is the friction? What is friction? Define. Anyone? What is friction? Hello, anybody there? What is friction?
Which opposes the forces.
Right. It is opposing force. That means which if it is a type of opposing force acting on the system which is in the motion, right? That is opposing force, right? Generally, if it is small f is the friction, then the represented is mu into capital N. Capital N is applying force, mu is the friction constant, this is the frictional force, right? So these are the, dashpot represents the friction in the body, spring K represents the deformation in the body, mass M is the weight of the body. If you take some real time example mana chuskunte, take the bike, a motor vehicle, right? Which is moving on the straight line. Which has a linear motion, right? Suppose, yeah. Is it visible, all of you? Is it visible? Diagram.
Yes, sir.
Right. So before going through that, discuss about the diagram, first we'll see what these three elements represents. The weight of the mechanical system is represented by the element mass, which is capital M, and it is assumed to be concentrated at the center of the body. It is assumed to be concentrated at the center of the body. Center of the body means your system, right? Center of the system, right? So the weight of the mechanical system is represented by the element. First element of the mechanical translation system is mass, right? So the mass is nothing but weight of the system, Next, the elastic deformation of the body represented by the spring. The elastic deformation of the body represented by the element spring. Next, the friction, which is an opposing force existing in the mechanical system, is represented by the dashpot. What is dashpot? Dashpot is nothing but a piston moving inside a cylinder. It is nothing but a piston moving inside a cylinder filled with viscous fluid. viscous fluid. Dashpot is a piston moving inside a cylinder filled with viscous fluid, right? So if you see here, when a force, you can apply any force on a system. When a force is applied to that mechanical system, which is translational system, it is opposed by, the system is opposed by the opposing forces due to the mass, due to the friction, due to the elasticity of the system, right? When a force is applied to the translational mechanical system, it is opposed by opposing forces due to the mass, due to the friction, and due to the elasticity of the system, right? So if you have, right, coming to the diagram, right, what are the, this is the motor vehicle whose motion is linear motion, whose motion is linear motion. Bike ఎలా వెళ్తుంది మనకి on the road, that means it is in a path, straight path, right? So the entire weight of the vehicle, bike, is nothing but mass. Is it clear? The entire weight of the body is nothing but mass represented by capital M. Is it clear? All of you say yes or no. Is it clear? Mass. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Next, this is the spring connected to the mechanical, connected in the mechanical system. So general గా దీని ఫంక్షనింగ్ ఏంటి? ఈ స్ప్రింగ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? బాయ్స్ చెప్తారు ఏం చేస్తుంది, దీనివల్ల ఏంటి మనకి అడ్వాంటేజ్? ఈ సస్పెన్షన్ వల్ల
షాక్ అబ్జర్వర్.
రైట్, వెరీ గుడ్. ఎప్పుడైనా మనం స్పీడ్ గా వెళ్తున్నప్పుడు అనుకోకుండా స్పీడ్ బ్రేకర్స్ ఏమైనా వచ్చినా మనకి బండి అనేది కంట్రోల్ మిస్ తప్పకుండా ఇది చూస్తుంది. అంటే నథింగ్ బట్ స్ప్రింగ్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? సమ్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తుందా? స్ప్రింగ్ సమ్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఇస్తుందా లేదా? రెస్పాన్స్, right? So that means this entire system, on this entire system, the spring gives some opposing force, right? Some opposing force due to spring acting on this system. Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Next, third one, dashpot. Dashpot nothing but this one, this entire part. This is the piston, this is the piston, right? This entire part is like piston. It is moving inside the cylinder like this. If you take this entire thing as cylinder, I mean this rod, entire thing as cylinder, right? This piston moving inside the cylinder. Inside the cylinder we have some liquid, isn't it? Boys chapali, isn't it? We have some liquid, right?
Yes, sir.
So మనం డిస్క్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది? పిస్టన్ ఏమవుతుంది? మూవింగ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద cylinder. So that means it is also forces some opposing force on the motion of the system, isn't it? To control the body, right? Isn't it? Isn't it? Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. This is how a mechanical translation system is developed. What are the basic elements of the mechanical translation system? One is mass, which is the weight of the system. Second one, spring, which explains about the deformation, elastic deformation of the body. Third one, a dashpot, which is nothing but a friction, right? Friction, nothing but what is friction? Opposing force. So this dashpot develops some opposing force to control the motion of the body, right? To control the motion of the body, right? Suppose మీరు స్పీడ్ గా వెళ్తున్నారు, ఒక 80 km/h వెళ్తున్నారు ఈ బైక్ మీద, రైట్? సడన్ గా ఎక్కడో చోట సమ్ ప్యాచ్ వర్క్ ఉంటుంది, సడన్ గా ఒక పెద్ద హోల్ లాగా వస్తుంది. సడన్ గా మనం దాంట్లో టైర్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇదేమవుతుంది చెప్పండి, మనం డిస్క్ అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనం డిస్క్ అప్లై చేసామంటే మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, వీఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ సమ్ ఫోర్స్, వీఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ సమ్ ఫోర్స్. బట్ దీంట్లో ఉన్న లిక్విడ్, విస్కస్ లిక్విడ్ అండ్ దిస్ పిస్టన్ అండ్ సిలిండర్ ఏం చేస్తుంది, ఇట్ గివ్స్ సమ్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఆపోజిట్ టు యువర్ అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్ టు కంట్రోల్ ద speed of the bike. Isn't it? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So that is what dashpot. Dashpot is nothing but a piston moving inside a cylinder which provides the friction on the body. Friction on which describes about the friction in the body. Which describes about the friction in the body. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So leave it. Just example kenana. Okay, ఇవన్నీ మీరు రాయొద్దు దయచేసి ఎగ్జామ్ లో. Okay, so see what I am explaining here. When a force is applied to a translational mechanical system, it is opposed by the opposing forces due to the mass. Due to the mass. Due to the mass. Right? నేను ఇప్పటిదాకా మీకు ఓన్లీ స్ప్రింగ్ చెప్తున్నాను అండ్ డాష్ పాట్ గురించే చెప్పాను. కానీ ఈ వెయిట్ ఆఫ్ ద దిస్ వెయిట్ ఆఫ్ ద సిస్టమ్ ఆల్సో ఎఫెక్ట్స్ ద motion of the system, isn't it? The weight of the body also shown some effect on the motion of the system, isn't it or not? లైట్ వెయిట్ వెహికల్స్, హెవీ వెయిట్ వెహికల్ మోషన్ వెలాసిటీలో డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుందా లేదా, డిఫరెన్స్ ఉంటుందా లేదా, ఉంటుందా లేదా?
Yes, sir.
Right, that's what he wants to explain here, right? So when a force applied to the system, it is opposed by the opposing force due to the mass. A mass అనేది మనకి opposing force apply చేస్తుంది. Friction, this is due to dashpot. Elasticity, this is due to spring, right? So the force acting on the mechanical body are governed by the Newton's second law of motion. So ఈ ఫోర్సెస్ అన్ని యూజ్ చేసి మనం డిఫరెన్షియల్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఫ్రేమ్ చేస్తాం. ఏమేం ఫోర్సెస్? ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్, నెక్స్ట్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్సెస్ డ్యూ టు ద మాస్, డ్యూ టు ద dashpot, డ్యూ టు ద స్ప్రింగ్, right? Three opposing forces and one applied force, right? In order to get the relation between input force and opposing forces, we apply Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law of motion. What is Newton's second law of motion? States that the sum of applied forces equal to sum of opposing forces on the body, isn't it? I think you all are aware of Newton's law, second law of motion. The sum of applying forces equal to sum of opposing forces. Similar to your KCL, sum of entering currents equal to sum of leaving current, isn't it? Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? So by taking this law as a fundamental principle, Newton's second law of motion, we are framing the differential equations representing the control system. What is that control system here? What is the control system here? What is the control system here? What is the control system here?
Mechanical systems.
Right, mechanical system, right? So what is the sum of applied forces means? We have only one applied force which is represented by capital EF. What are the opposing forces? Opposing force represented with F suffix M, plus opposing forces represented with F suffix B. B nothing but dashpot, represented in small letters. Some opposing forces అని మనం small letters తో represent చేస్తాం. Similarly, opposing force due to spring K. This is what Newton's second law. దీనికి మళ్ళీ మన ఈక్వేషన్స్ రాస్తాం. ఓకే, is it clear till now? Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Right. See, list of symbols used in mechanical translation system. So this is a linear system, linear motion. We have mechanical translation has linear motion. So this is linear displacement. The system has displacement represented using small x, which is linear displacement. Other rotation system is theta, angular displacement. Okay. Next, v, velocity, which is dx by dt, isn't it? Next, acceleration a, which is dv by dt. dv by dt nothing but d square x by dt square, which is acceleration, right? Next, F, applied force in newtons, right? Next, Fk, nothing but opposing force offered by the spring. Fm, opposing force offered by the mass of the body. Mass of the body nothing but weight of the body. Fb, opposing forces offered by the friction in the body, which is provided by the dashpot, right? And capital M, mass, one of the element of translation system. Capital K, stiffness of the spring, one more element of the system. Capital B, viscous friction coefficient, nothing but dashpot, represented by the dashpot, which is another third element of the translational system. If you observe the point here, lower case letters are the function of time, nothing but these three. I mean, these four, not three. These all are function of time. Function of time. Okay. So, what are the elements of the mechanical system, translation system? Anyone? What are the mechanical translation system elements?
Mass, spring, dash.
Mass, spring, dashpot. What is the law we are using to develop differential equations from the mechanical translation system?
Newton's second law.
Newton's second law of motion. What it states? What it states?
Sum of applying forces is equal to sum of opposing forces.
Right, very good. Sum of applying forces equal to sum of opposing forces. So what dashpot represents describes about what the parameter of the body?
Friction in mechanical
Right,
system.
friction in the system. Second, what is the spring? Describes
Elastic deformation.
elasticity deformation. What is the mass? Represents
Weight of the body.
weight of the body. That's what we discussed right till now. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Right, now we'll develop some balance equation, force balance equations of idealized elements. Idealized elements means if you take ideal mass element, it doesn't have friction, it doesn't have elasticity deformation. If you take dashpot, there's no weight, there is no elasticity, like that. Idealized element, each element we are writing balance equation for each idealized element, right? First of all, I am taking an idealized mass element, which has negligible friction as well as elasticity, negligible friction and elasticity nothing but Fk equal to Fb equal to 0, nothing but. Okay, that means the force due to spring, the force due to dashpot, I mean the force is nothing but these are the opposing forces. These two opposing forces are equal to 0. So we are having only one opposing force, which is opposing force due to mass. Why? Because we are considering only mass element. That's why I am called it as ideal mass element, which has negligible friction as well as the elasticity, right? See, I'm applying a force on the mass of the system. I'm applying force on the mass of the system. So the mass will offer an opposing force which is proportional to acceleration of the body. The mass will offer an opposing force which is proportional to acceleration of the body. Let us take Yeah. టేక్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్, మీ ఫ్రెండ్ ఒకరిని తీసుకోండి. మీ ఫ్రెండ్ని మీరు పుష్ చేస్తున్నారు. మీరు ఒక ప్లేస్ నుంచి ఇంకో ప్లేస్కి మీరు ఇట్లా తోస్తున్నారు మీ ఫ్రెండ్ని. మీరు పుష్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఒక 50 kgs ఉన్న పర్సన్ని మూవ్ చేయటం, 100 kgs ఉన్న పర్సన్ని మూవ్ చేయడానికి ఒకటే ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయగలమా? ఒకటే ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయగలమా? 50 kgs ఉన్న పర్సన్ కాదు కదా, డిఫరెంట్ ఉంటుంది కదా. అక్కడ మనకి ఏమి అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఏమి యాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది? పుష్ చేసేది మనం, అంటే వీఆర్ అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్. మనకు అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది? అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వస్తుంది? ఏమి డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది అంటే మనం ఎంత ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేయాలి. చెప్పాం కదా, 50 kgs పర్సన్ మూవ్ చేయడానికి మనం అప్లై చేసే ఫోర్స్, 100 kg పర్సన్ మూవ్ చేయడానికి అప్లై చేసే ఫోర్స్, బోత్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్. దట్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ వాట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్?
Mass.
Weight of the body, isn't it? అంటే మీరు పుష్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు దట్ పర్సన్ ఆల్సో ఐ మీన్ అప్లయింగ్ సమ్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఆన్ యూ, అంతేనా? మీరు ఎవరినైతే మూవ్ చేస్తున్నారో తన వెయిట్ ద్వారా సమ్ అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ మీ మీద అప్లై చేస్తున్నాడు, అంతేనా? ఇజ్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So this is what he explained. The mass will offer an opposing force which is proportional to acceleration of the body. So suppose let take F is the applied force. F is the applied force. Fm is the opposing force due to mass, that is weight of the body. Hence Fm is proportional to d square x by dt square, right? D square x by dt square, right? So which is represented as Fm equal to m into d square x by dt square. So what is the applied force here? F. What is the opposing force here? Fm due to the mass. What is Newton's second law? What is Newton's second law? What is Newton's second law? What is Newton's second law?
Sum of applying forces equal to sum of opposite forces.
What is the applying force here? F. What is the opposing force?
Fm.
Fm. What is Fm? M into d square x by dt. మనకు తెలుసు కదా, what is the formula for a force? Mass into acceleration, అంతేనా? మనకు తెలుసు కదా ఈ ఫార్ములా, చదువుకున్నాం కదా చిన్నప్పుడు.
Yes, sir.
మాస్ అంటే m, a అంటే
D square x by dt.
right, that's what he represented. But this is the idealized mass element which has negligible friction as well as the elasticity. Is it clear? First equation, is it clear, all of you? First force balance
Yes, sir.
equation for the idealized mass element, is it clear? Right. Second one, consider an ideal friction element, that is dashpot, which has negligible mass as well as the elasticity, So here one end of the dashpot, we have generally dashpot represented like this. We have two ends, right? Here one end is I'm fixed one end, right? So if the one end of the dashpot is a fixed end, if you are applying the force, right? If you are applying a force means, you are applying the disc, right? You are applying the disc here. So మీరు అప్లై చేస్తున్న డిస్క్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నప్పుడు what it gives? Some opposing force. This dashpot system gives some opposing force. So this is the applying force, right? That means color మార్చుదాం. So this is the applying force, F. So this is the displacement direction also. X, which is represented by x. So what is the opposing force? What is the opposing force? FB. What is the opposing force? FB. So here the one end of the dash, another end of the dashpot is fixed, nothing but it applying force opposite to the applied force. So right. So here take the horizontal direction now. Horizontal గా తీసుకుంటే సో మీరు ఫోర్స్ అప్లై చేస్తున్నారు ఎక్స్, రైట్. ఈ డాష్ పాట్ అనేది ఒక దానికి ఫిక్స్ చేసి ఉంది. సో మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే అప్లై చేస్తున్నారో దట్ మీన్స్ పిస్టన్ మీద దిస్ ఇస్ ద పిస్టన్, సో ఇన్సైడ్ ద సిలిండర్ ఇది ఏం చేస్తుంది? సో డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఎక్స్ ఇలా ఉంటే అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది? అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ డైరెక్షన్, దిస్ ఇస్ ద అప్లైడ్ ఫోర్స్ డైరెక్షన్, right? And this is the opposing force direction, right? So opposing force due to the friction. So here FB is nothing, is proportional to velocity of the body. FB is proportional to velocity of the body. So FB is nothing but B into dx by dt. ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే, FB ఈక్వల్ టు d స్క్వేర్ x by dt, ప్రొపోర్షనల్ టు d స్క్వేర్ x by dt స్క్వేర్. ఇక్కడ m అనేది ప్రొపోర్షనల్ కాన్స్టెంట్, m is nothing but mass of the body. Here also B is the proportionality constant which is dash part, right? So what is the opposing force now? FB equal to B into dx by dt. Again from the Newton's second law, F equal to B dx by dt. Applying force equal to sum of opposing forces. This is equation 2, right? Now a special case, the dashpot has both are free ends, left hand side and right hand side, both sides are free ends. Now again you are applying the force, on the body, right? This is the applying force, this is the displacement in the applied direction, right? This is the other end of the body, dashpot, which is a free end, right? So which has one more displacement which is x2, so initially in the previous case we have fixed end, we have only one displacement, but in this case we have free end also, this side also we have one more displacement, we are getting one more displacement, that is x2, right? Then what is the resultant displacement of this dashpot? Is nothing but x1 minus x2. Resultant displacement is x1 minus x2. When both are free ends, the resultant displacement nothing but differences of two displacements. When one is the fixed end, another one is free end, we have only one displacement, but when the both are free ends, we are getting two displacements. The resultant displacement is the difference of the displacements. So that's what here I'm written here. FB is now proportional to the difference of displacement d by dt of x1 minus x2, where b is the constant. So FB equal to b into dx1 minus d2 d by dt of x1 minus x2. From the law of, from the Newton's law, applying force equal to sum of opposing forces. Here the opposing force only dashpot, force due to dashpot, because negligible elasticity, opposing force due to elasticity deformation, negligible force, opposing force due to the mass, right? Similarly, dashpot, the force due to dashpot proportional to velocity, the force due to mass proportional to acceleration. Now the force due to spring is proportional to the displacement, so this is the idealized elasticity element, elastic element, which has negligible mass as well as the friction. Nothing but Fm, Fb, both are equal to 0. We have only one opposing force, that is Fk. Here also one fixed end as well as we have two free ends. Ikkada two cases తీసుకుంటున్నాం, one fixed end and two free ends, whose displacement here in the case of two free ends x1 minus x2, So here the force, opposing force due to the spring is proportional to the displacement, linear displacement, and the proportionality constant here I'm taking is K, spring constant, right? From the Newton's second law, applied force equal to opposing forces due to the spring, which is Fk, which is nothing but F equal to Kx. In the second case, the F equal to nothing but K into x1 minus x2. K into x1 minus x2. Is it clear, all of you? How do we write force balance equation for each element? Is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Is it clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now we are having some guidelines to determine transfer function of the system. We have some procedure, standard procedure. Okay. So nee procedure chadutanu, రేపు problem solve చేద్దాం. రేపు solve చేసేటప్పుడు నేను explain మళ్ళీ step by step explain చేస్తాను, right? So first step, all of you see this. In the mechanical translation system, the differential equations governing the system are obtained by writing force balance equations at nodes in the system. At nodes in the system. Force balance equations at nodes in the system. Force balance equations ante man inga rasinde. F equal to applying force equal to sum of opposing forces. Sum of opposing forces. Right? Newton's second law of motion. మనం ఏదైతే అప్లై చేస్తూ రాస్తున్నామో those are called force balance equation. So we have to write these force balance equations at each node in the mechanical system. At each node in the mechanical system. మన KCL ఎక్కడ రాస్తాం నాన్న? ప్రతి నోడ్ దగ్గర మనం KCL రాస్తాం, అంతేనా? KCL ఎలా అప్లై చేస్తాం? ప్రతి నోడ్ దగ్గర KCL అప్లై చేస్తాం, అవునా? అవునా కాదా? నోడల్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఎలా రాస్తాం? కరెంట్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ప్రతి నోడ్ దగ్గర తీసుకుంటాం కదా. V1 V2 V3 నోట్స్ అలా తీసుకొని మనం అక్కడ మనం రాస్తామా లేదా? కరెంట్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ రాస్తామా లేదా? చెప్పండి, నెట్వర్క్ చదివారు కదా. V1 V2 V3 ఆ వోల్టేజెస్ అనేవి దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతాయి? ఎన్ని మెషెస్ ఉంటే, ఎన్ని క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్స్ ఉంటే అన్ని నోడ్స్ తీసుకుంటాం, అంతేనా? ఎన్ని మెషెస్ ఉంటాయో ఒక నెట్వర్క్ లో, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద మెష్ లూప్స్ క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్స్ బట్టి మనం నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నోడ్స్ అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. సో ప్రతి ఎన్ని నోడ్స్ ఉంటే అన్ని నోడల్ కరెంట్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ వస్తాయి. KCL అప్లై చేసి తీసుకుంటాం, అవునా కాదా?
Yes, sir.
Right? The same here, the same principle we are applying. We are writing force balance equation at nodes in the system. మరి ఇక్కడ నోడ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? మెకానికల్ సిస్టమ్ లో నోడ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? The nodes are nothing but meeting points of the elements. Meeting points of the elements. What are those elements? What are those elements? What are those elements? Meeting point of the elements antunna. What are those elements? What are those elements?
Mass, dashpot.
Right away, mass, dashpot, spring, those are the elements of the mechanical translation system. So the nodes are meeting point of the elements. ఈ elements ఎక్కడైతే మీట్ అవుతాయో అది. So general గా we are considering the nodes are mass elements in the system. Generally we are considering in a mechanical system the nodes are nothing but mass elements in the system. In some cases the nodes may be without mass elements. In some cases the nodes may be without mass elements. దీని క్లారిటీ మనం సాల్వ్ చేసేటప్పుడు వస్తుంది. దీనికి క్లారిటీ మీకు మన ప్రాబ్లమ్ సాల్వ్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు వస్తుంది. Generally the nodes are mass elements in the system. In some cases nodes may be without mass element. మనం 2 cases లోనే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేస్తాం. విత్ మాస్ ఎలిమెంట్, వితౌట్ మాస్ ఎలిమెంట్ మనం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేద్దాం, మోడల్స్. ఓకే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, what are the displacements we have? What are the displacement we have? Linear displacement, right? Linear displacement. Linear displacement nothing but x. So the linear displacement of the masses nothing but here the nodes. are assumed as x1, x2, x3 and etc and so on. The first derivative of the displacement is velocity and second derivative of the displacement is acceleration. So మనకి I1, I2, I3 current equations రాస్తాం. గుర్తుందా? Sorry, not I1, I2, I3. ఓకే I1, I2, 3 కూడా రావచ్చు KVL అప్లై చేసినప్పుడు. ఓకే KVL అప్లై చేసిన I1, I2. మన నోడల్ అనాలిసిస్ లో మనం ఏం చెప్పాను నేను, ఎలక్ట్రికల్ నెట్వర్క్స్ లో మనం నోట్స్ తీసుకుంటాం V1, V2, V3 అంతేనా? V1, V2, V3 ఇలా నోట్స్ తీసుకుంటాం అవునా, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ నోట్స్ బట్టి అండ్ సో ఆన్ రైట్. V1, V2, V3. సిమిలర్లీ ఇక్కడ మనం డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ తీసుకుంటాం x1, x2, x3. ఈ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది? నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ అనేవి దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది మనకి? ఈ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ అనేవి దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతున్నాయి? ఎన్ని డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్స్ తీసుకోవాలనేది దేని మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుందనా? ఎనీవన్?
Meeting points.
Right, very good. Number of nodes are nothing but meeting points. Number of nodes are nothing but meeting points. Right? అంతే కదా, మనకి ఎన్ని క్లోజ్డ్ లూప్ నెట్వర్క్స్ ఉంటే అన్ని V1, V2, V3 అని తీసుకుంటాం. ఏది నోడల్ అనాలిసిస్ లో. అదే మెష్ అనాలిసిస్ లో అయితే అన్ని I1, I2, I3 అని అన్ని కరెంట్స్ తీసుకుంటాం. అంతేనా? అంతేనా కాదా? అవునా కాదా? అది ఎలక్ట్రికల్ సిస్టమ్ నానా, ఇది మెకానికల్ సిస్టమ్. మీరు నెట్వర్క్స్ లో చేసిన మెష్ అనాలిసిస్ కానీ నోడల్ అనాలిసిస్ కానీ వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ మెష్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ ఆర్ వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ నోడల్ కరెంట్ ఈక్వేషన్స్. Those all are written in the electrical control system. This is the mechanical control system. Here motion is the output. Here motion is the output, whether it is linear displacement or angular displacement, whether it is linear velocity, whether it is angular velocity. Here the input is force. Here the input is force. There in the electrical system the input is charge. Charge nunchi మనకి current develop అవుతుంది, current నుంచి మనకి voltage develop అవుతుంది. Is it clear all of you? How we can compare electrical and mechanical systems? Is it clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear? Right? Right. So we have to write force balance equation at each node, right? Draw the free body diagram of the system. The free body diagram is obtained by drawing each mass separately and then marking all the forces acting on that mass. So first free body diagram draw చేయాలి. ఫ్రీ బాడీ డయాగ్రామ్స్ అంటే మనకి ఎన్ని మాసెస్ ఉంటే ఎన్ని నోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయో మీ మెకానికల్ సిస్టమ్ లో అన్ని ఫ్రీ బాడీ డయాగ్రామ్స్ వస్తాయి. ఆ ఫ్రీ బాడీ డయాగ్రామ్ సపరేట్ గా డ్రా చేసుకొని we have to mark applying forces as well as opposing forces. So we have to apply Newton's second law of motion in order to write force balance equations. Applying forces equal to sum of opposing forces, right? So for each body diagram gives one differential equation. Each body diagram gives one differential equation. Take the Laplace transform of differential equation to convert them into algebraic equations. Nothing but differential equations we are converting into S domain equation. Then rearranging S domain equations to eliminate unwanted variable and write the final ga we have to write the ratio of output in S domain to ratio of output variable in S domain to input variable in S domain, which is transfer function of the system, which is T of S, where output of the system is nothing but X of S, input of the system is nothing but F of S. What is the input to the mechanical system, translation system? What is the input?
Force.
What is the output of the mechanical translation system? What is the output here? What is the output here?
Displacement.
Right, linear displacement. Nana, please use linear. మనకి యాంగులర్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ కూడా ఉంది, రొటేషన్ సిస్టమ్ లో వస్తుంది. యూజ్ లీనియర్ డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్. ఓకే, సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద ఫండమెంటల్స్. ఎక్స్ ఆఫ్ టీ కి లాప్లాస్ అప్లై చేస్తే ఎక్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్, dy dt ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ ఆఫ్ టీ అంటే s ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎస్, d square dt by d square by dt square x of t nothing but s square into x of s under zero initial conditions. Zero initial conditions nothing but, anyone, can anyone repeat it? What is zero initial conditions?
X of 0 equal to 0.
Nothing but enti general ga there is no energy stored in the elements. That means the system is at the rest. The mechanical system, there is no motion, the system is at the rest. Okay. So next class we'll take the problems and we'll solve the problem. So this is the free body diagrams, M1, M2. So K, B, K2, these are the elements which are connected to this mass. So these are the nodes, M1, M2 are the nodes. So these are the free body diagram. M1 separate ga draw chestam. So అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఏముంది, అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఏముంది. ఇక్కడ M1 కి అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్ ఏం లేదు, కానీ M2 కి F of T ఉంది, అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్. సో ఆల్ ఆర్ ద అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్సెస్. M2 కి మాత్రం వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ అప్లయింగ్ ఫోర్స్ యాజ్ వెల్ as అపోజింగ్ ఫోర్స్. సో ఇలా మార్క్ చేసుకొని మనం ఫోర్స్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ రాయాలి. సో ఇదంతా డెరివేషన్ పార్ట్, ఎలా చేయాలనేది చెప్తాను. 7 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్, రైట్. విల్ డిస్కస్ అండ్ విల్ సాల్వ్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వన్ బై వన్, some different models in the coming classes. Is it clear all of you today? What is mechanical